Hi, I'm Ann Webb, Policy Director with Common Cause North Carolina, and these are 5 things you need to know about North Carolina politics this week.
Number 1. For weeks, a handful of Republican legislators have been drawing new congressional and legislative voting districts behind closed doors, keeping the public in the dark. On Wednesday, those maps were finally revealed. If adopted, the districts could be in place through 2030. They would directly impact the outcome of elections and shape public policy in North Carolina for years to come. Our team is thoroughly reviewing the proposed districts and analyzing how they would impact the people of North Carolina. We're especially concerned by the threat of gerrymandered districts that violate the rights of Black voters by diluting their voting power. We'll have much more to come on that analysis in the days ahead. Number 2. The legislature's redistricting process that produced the proposed maps has been a total failure of transparency. Last month, the lawmakers held just 3 public hearings, a fraction of the number of hearings that were held in past redistricting cycles. The hearings last month were in locations that put attendance out of reach for most North Carolinians. And those hearings were held before the public had a chance to see and comment on the proposed districts. Now that the districts have been revealed, legislative leaders say no more public hearings will be held, and the maps could be voted on by the legislature as soon as this coming week. Visit fairmapsnc.org to see the legislature's proposed districts and find a link to send your comments to lawmakers about the maps and the redistricting process. Number 3. Earlier this month, the Republican-controlled legislature pushed through Senate Bill 747 over the veto of Democratic Governor Roy Cooper. That harmful bill narrows the window for absentee ballots to be returned and adds unnecessary complications to same-day voter registration. Those changes could threaten to disenfranchise thousands of voters. Now, there are multiple lawsuits in federal court against Senate Bill 747, including one filed this past week by the League of Women Voters, North Carolina Black Alliance, and Democracy North Carolina, challenging the same-day voter registration provisions of the new law. Number 4. Meanwhile, Governor Cooper this past week filed a lawsuit in state court challenging Senate Bill 749, which was also passed into law despite his veto. That bill strips the governor's authority to appoint members to the State Board of Elections and hands that power to legislative leaders. And it imposes sweeping changes to the structure of election boards that would likely lead to partisan gridlock on key decisions about how our elections are run. Senate Bill 749 could unleash chaos in North Carolina's elections and threaten to gut early voting. Number 5. More than 1,600 North Carolinians have attended our Unite NC town halls across the state over the past 4 months, as community members speak out on issues that matter to them and hold lawmakers accountable to the public. The Unite NC town hall tour continues in the week ahead in Alamance County on Wednesday and Winston-Salem on Thursday. Learn more at ccnc.me/UniteNC. We hope you'll join us and add your voice.
Those were 5 things you need to know about North Carolina politics this week. Join us online anytime at commoncausnc.org.